Hello and welcome to the Facilitator user guide, and I'm going to give you an introduction to the OAYP workshop website, which is also referred to as Moodle. I'm basically going to show you how to interact with the website and also give you an introduction to the Facilitator training course and how to utilize and engage with the various functions of the website. So the first page you will see is the login page. You can't do anything on this website without first logging in. So this will be the first page you see. So simply enter your username and password and click the login button. Now, if this is the first time you're logging in, once you hit the login button, you will be asked to enter a new password, because the first passwords are default, so that way you can allow you to customize something that's a bit easy to remember and something that's a bit secure for yourself. If this is the second time you've logged in and you've already done that, you will need to enter the most recent password. So that would be the one, if this is the second time, it's the one that's not in your email. If it's the first time, it's the password that's in your email. If you're having trouble logging in, the username or password is coming up as invalid or there's some other fault, you can click this here, forgotten your username or password. It will then ask you for either your username or your email. If you're unsure, I'd suggest you just use your email address. So that'd be the one that you signed up for OAYP for and have been receiving correspondence. So enter your email address, press the search function, and what this will do is search for that email address. It'll search for your username and password, and it will create an email, and it send it to the email that you've just entered. Obviously the email has to match what is in our records for it to work. Okay, so let's just log in now. So username and password, and you click the login button, and you will be taken into the website. Okay, this is the main page for the e-workshops. In the middle here you'll see under My Courses the courses that you're enrolled in. Now, if you're only going to see the courses that you're a facilitator in. So, for example, there are 3 courses currently set up on Moodle, and we're only enrolled in one, so we can only see the one course. So, for example, if you're only in Facilitator for the project management course, then that's the course that you will see. Okay, so I'm going to just take you through some basic navigation here and introduce you to things. Okay, so we've got our courses here which we can select and enter. Over on the left hand side we've got our main menu, our navigation and our settings tab. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is set up a profile. So to do so, go to the settings bar here on the left hand side and click My Profile Settings. You'll see some options drop down. What we want to do is edit our profile. Okay, so now we'll see all the information relating to our login. So we can go in here and change this information. So we can change our first name, surname, email address, the way the emails are sent to us, and our forum tracking. We can change our city, time, our country, preferred language, and so forth. Now, it might be a good idea to change your server's local time. The server's local time is set to Sydney, Australia. Obviously a lot of you won't be in Sydney, Australia, so you can select the drop down option and select the country and city of your choice. So let's just say, for example, you're in Bahrain. You can select Bahrain, and now your time zone will appear as such. Now the times throughout the website will now be reflected in local time for Bahrain. So this one might be very useful, so that way you can tell when someone has recently typed something or put a new message in, and you can see the date and time there, and it will be relevant to you. So that way it won't be confusing if you're looking for a reply and there has been one, but your time suggests the time might be in Sydney local time, so therefore it might appear that no one's replied when someone actually has. So just remember, the time zone function might be very handy just to make sure that you're completely up to date with the latest. You can type a description about yourself here. You may wish to enter information about the project that you're involved with, and you can obviously write something a lot longer than that. This is just for a demonstration purpose. You can also upload a picture which will appear next to your name in the website. You obviously need to have a photo already on your hard drive. To do this, simply click Choose File. Make sure you've selected Upload a File. Now hit the Choose File button and select a photo of your choice. Okay, so that should upload. Let's just try that again. There we go, it worked. Okay, so we've got our file there. Click Upload this file. We've now got the loading page. Okay, so it might take a few minutes to upload depending on the size of your picture, so do give it a little bit of time if it is taking a while. Okay, you can put a description of the picture also here, just below. You can list your interests. I've only listed one here, but obviously you can list many more. Okay, down under the optional section you can put your web page, Skype ID, your MSN, phone number, address, and all that sort of information. What I will say though is that the information on your profile, so that is everything here, is viewable to anyone on this website. So I wouldn't put anything on here that you do not want someone else to know. So it's simply a matter of you and your privacy preferences. So if you don't want people to know your MSN ID, then don't put it in there, basically. So only put something in here and in the other sections at the top that you want other people to see, because your profile is a public profile, much like sort of like a MySpace or Facebook, but the difference is that people don't have to add you as a friend or anything like that to view your profile. Anyone enrolled on this course in this website can view this information. So just a simple warning that anything you put in here will be viewable to others. That might be your idea. You may want people to Skype you, so put your number in, that's fine. Just remember that if you do not want people to see this, then simply just leave it blank. Okay, so once you've made the changes that you're satisfied with, hit the Update Profile button. You'll now be taken to view your profile. So now we can see our picture, our description of the picture, our description of ourselves, which is obviously very brief, our interests, what courses we're in, our email address, where we are, and so forth. So this profile here is viewable to anyone. So anyone can look at this profile. And you can look at the profiles of others. So once again, just a quick reminder about what information you put on here. So this is your public profile. Okay, let's now go back to the home page, and I'll take you through the next step through navigating the website. Okay, so now that we're back here, I'm just going to take you through some basic navigation, particularly how to get to your course. Okay, so on the home page, once again we can see the course that we're enrolled in. We can click this link to enter the course, as you can see by the dialog there, but what we can also do is use the navigation pane here on the left to do so. So you can click My Courses, and what will drop down is the courses you're enrolled in. As I said before, if you're only enrolled in one or two courses, then you will only see one or two options. So either this navigating here or here will take you to the same spot.